For over 3 decades, Nicolas Cage has captivated audiences with his bold choices and unique performances. His roles often reflect a wild and unpredictable spirit, mirroring his own life experiences. Despite the advantages of having a renowned director like Francis Ford Coppola as an uncle, Cage's journey has not been without its challenges. He has navigated a series of ups and downs, including questionable career decisions that led to financial troubles. Lawsuits have also marked his path, both filed against him and initiated by him, revealing a tumultuous relationship with the industry. As he reaches the milestone of 60, Cage finally opens up about the struggles and triumphs that have shaped him. This candid admission sheds light on the complexities of his life, offering fans a deeper understanding of the man behind the characters. The revelations promise to be as intriguing as the roles he has chosen throughout his career, inviting a fresh perspective on his legacy. Nicolas Cage's journey into acting was marked by significant challenges that shaped his early life and career. His father, August Coppola, was not supportive of Cage's aspirations to become an actor. This lack of encouragement created a difficult environment for Cage as he pursued his passion. At the same time, his mother, Joy Vogelsang, struggled with severe mental illness throughout his childhood. Her battles with mental health issues led to her institutionalization and the use of shock treatment, which added to the emotional turmoil in Cage's life. Growing up in such a complex family dynamic, Cage faced the dual pressures of seeking approval from a father who did not understand his dreams, and coping with the impact of his mother's illness. These experiences deeply influenced his perspective on life and art, driving him to channel his struggles into his performances. The combination of familial disapproval and personal hardship forged a resilience in Cage that would later define his career in Hollywood. Cage's family dynamics were marked by complexity and tension, particularly due to a false accusation from his mother. She claimed that he was not his father's biological son, which created a rift within the family. This accusation not only strained relationships, but also left Cage grappling with questions about his identity and belonging. The environment at home became increasingly fraught as these doubts lingered. When Cage was just 12 years old, his parents divorced, a significant event that would shape his formative years. The separation added another layer of difficulty to his childhood as he navigated the emotional fallout of his parents' split. This tumultuous period influenced his development and likely contributed to the depth he later brought to his acting roles. The challenges he faced at home instilled in him a sense of resilience, which would become a hallmark of his career. The complexities of his family life and the search for identity remained pivotal themes throughout his journey. Despite his famous family, Nicolas Cage faced significant challenges in establishing his own identity in Hollywood. The weight of his surname, associated with a legacy of success, often led to skepticism and ridicule from industry insiders. Many believed that he was merely riding on the coattails of his relatives, which made it difficult for him to be taken seriously as an actor. In an effort to carve out his own path, Cage made the bold decision to adopt the stage name, choosing Cage as a tribute to the comic book hero Luke Cage. This change was not just a rebranding, it was a statement of his desire to be recognized for his own talent rather than his family's reputation. His early roles, including a minor part in the iconic film Fast Times at Ridgemont High, were often overshadowed by the expectations tied to his lineage. Despite these obstacles, Cage's determination to prove himself in a competitive industry became a driving force in his career. He worked tirelessly to secure roles that would allow him to showcase his unique abilities, gradually earning respect and recognition as a talented actor in his own right. The journey was not easy, but it laid the groundwork for his future successes. Cage's acting career began in 1981 with a television pilot that was never picked up, marking the start of his journey in the entertainment industry. However, it was in 1982 that he made his film debut, stepping into the spotlight with a role that would set the stage for his future successes. His early work included notable performances in films like Valley Girl and Rumble Fish. In Valley Girl, Cage portrayed a charming and rebellious young man, which resonated with audiences and showcased his ability to capture complex emotions. Meanwhile, Rumble Fish, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, allowed Cage to demonstrate his range as an actor, earning him critical acclaim despite the film's commercial struggles. These early roles helped establish Cage as a talented actor, even as he faced challenges in achieving box office success. His dedication to his craft and willingness to take on diverse characters laid the groundwork for a career that would eventually see him become one of Hollywood's most recognized and versatile actors. During the late 1980s, Nicolas Cage ventured into black comedy, an area that would test both his acting range and audience reception. One of his notable films from this period was Vampire's Kiss, which mixed dark humor with psychological horror. Despite its unique approach, the film faced mixed reviews and did not perform well at the box office. This was a challenging time for Cage as many of his projects struggled to find commercial success. However, not all was lost, as performances like his role in Wild at Heart received critical acclaim and garnered a cult following. Wild at Heart, directed by David Lynch, showcased Cage's ability to immerse himself in complex characters, marking a significant moment in his career. Though the late 1980s presented obstacles, these works contributed to building his reputation as an actor who could navigate varied genres, laying the groundwork for his future successes in Hollywood. Cage's role in Leaving Las Vegas earned him an Academy Award and Golden Globe, solidifying his status as a serious actor. This film showcased his incredible talent and ability to portray complex characters, which resonated with both audiences and critics alike. Following this critical success, Cage made a significant transition into the action film genre. His performances in The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off marked a turning point in his career, as he became a leading figure in Hollywood's action landscape. Each of these films not only achieved significant box office success, but also garnered critical praise for Cage's dynamic performances. In The Rock, he played a role that combined both action and humor, while Con Air showcased his ability to lead a star-studded cast in a high-stakes scenario. Face Off further demonstrated his versatility, as he took on a dual role that required him to embody both hero and villain. This blend of critical acclaim and commercial success established Cage as a prominent action star, allowing him to navigate between serious drama and thrilling action with ease. His unique ability to captivate audiences in various genres has made him a memorable figure in the film industry. Cage's passion for superheroes has been a significant part of his career. He has long admired the world of comic book characters, which led him to pursue roles that would allow him to embody these larger-than-life figures. One of his most notable aspirations was to play Superman, a role that he was deeply interested in during the late 1990s. Although this dream did not come to fruition, Cage's enthusiasm for superhero stories did not wane. He eventually found success in portraying Ghost Rider, a character that resonated with his love for the genre. In addition to these roles, Cage took on the character of Big Daddy in the film Kick-Ass. This role allowed him to explore the darker, more complex side of a superhero figure, showcasing his range as an actor. Furthermore, he lent his voice to Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, a character that reflects his childhood dreams of being part of the superhero universe. Through these roles, Cage has managed to fulfill his aspirations and connect with the superhero genre in meaningful ways, demonstrating his enduring love for these iconic characters. Cage's romantic relationships were marked by turbulence and instability. His marriage to Patricia Arquette began in 1995 and ended in divorce in 2001. This union was filled with ups and downs, reflecting the challenges both faced in their personal lives. Following this, Cage married Lisa Marie Presley in 2002, but this relationship also proved short-lived, ending in divorce just a few months later. The quick dissolution of these marriages highlighted a pattern in Cage's romantic life. Perhaps the most striking example of this instability was his brief marriage to Erica Ko, which lasted only 4 days in 2019. This whirlwind union drew significant media attention and underscored the difficulties Cage faced in maintaining lasting relationships. Throughout these experiences, Cage's personal life seemed to mirror the intense and often chaotic roles he portrayed on screen, leaving a trail of broken relationships that painted a complex picture of the actor's quest for love and stability. In the early 1990s, Nicolas Cage found himself in a precarious situation during a flight with fellow actor Charlie Sheen. In a moment of mischief, Cage decided to impersonate the pilot, which quickly escalated into a security scare. His antics caught the attention of the flight crew and other passengers, leading to a tense atmosphere on board. Fortunately, Cage was able to talk his way out of the incident, avoiding arrest and any serious consequences. However, this prank was just a glimpse into the unpredictable nature of his life. As Cage's career flourished, so did his spending habits. He developed a penchant for extravagant purchases, acquiring numerous properties, including lavish castles and private islands. This lifestyle, while glamorous, soon led to significant financial troubles. Cage's excessive spending caught up with him, resulting in IRS liens and lawsuits due to unpaid taxes. His financial woes culminated in the foreclosure and auction of many of his prized possessions, leaving him to navigate the aftermath of his lavish choices. The combination of his impulsive behavior and financial mismanagement painted a complex picture of the actor's life during this tumultuous period. Facing financial struggles, Nicolas Cage found himself in a challenging position that required him to make difficult choices regarding his acting career. To pay off his debts, he accepted numerous film roles, many of which were in low-quality projects that did not align with his earlier, more prestigious work. Despite the pressure and the potential for negative public perception, Cage remained dedicated to his craft. He approached each role with the same intensity and commitment that had characterized his performances in more acclaimed films. This determination to work through his financial difficulties showcased his resilience and passion for acting. By 2022, Cage's efforts began to pay off, and he successfully resolved his financial issues. His journey through these reluctant roles not only highlighted his dedication to his profession, but also demonstrated his ability to adapt and persevere in the face of adversity. During a challenging time in his life, Nicolas Cage faced a significant legal battle involving his ex-wife, Christina Fulton. Fulton filed a lawsuit seeking conservatorship over their son, Weston. This lawsuit emerged amid Cage's financial difficulties, which added to the stress of the situation. The legal proceedings were marked by tension and prolonged disputes, reflecting the personal challenges Cage was navigating at that moment. The courtroom drama not only highlighted the complexities of their relationship, but also underscored the difficulties Cage encountered as he tried to manage his career and personal life. The case drew attention to the struggles of parenting under such circumstances, as both Cage and Fulton grappled with their roles as parents while dealing with the implications of the lawsuit. This period was a testament to the emotional and financial strains that can arise in the lives of public figures, revealing a more vulnerable side of Cage as he faced these challenges head-on. Cage found himself embroiled in a significant legal battle when he sued his manager, Samuel J. Levan, for a staggering $20 million. The actor accused Levan of making risky investments that led to substantial financial losses. This lawsuit highlighted the troubling state of Cage's finances, revealing a pattern of mismanagement that had plagued him for years. As the case unfolded, it became clear that Cage's financial troubles were not just a result of bad luck, but also stemmed from poor decisions made by those he trusted to manage his wealth. The lawsuit was eventually settled out of court, but it brought to light the extent of Cage's legal issues and the challenges he faced in maintaining his financial stability. The settlement underscored the complexities of his financial situation, leaving many to wonder how a star of his caliber could find himself in such dire straits. The fallout from this legal dispute served as a cautionary tale about the importance of sound financial management, especially for those in the public eye. In 2011, Nicolas Cage found himself in a troubling situation when he was arrested in New Orleans. The incident occurred after a drunken altercation with his wife, Alice Kim. This confrontation led to charges of disturbing the peace and public intoxication. The details surrounding the event were quite dramatic, capturing the attention of the media and the public alike. Despite the seriousness of the charges, they were eventually dropped, but the incident left a mark on Cage's public image. The media frenzy that followed highlighted the challenges he faced, not just as an actor, but as a person dealing with personal issues. This moment in Cage's life serves as a reminder of the pressures that come with fame and the scrutiny that public figures often endure. The incident, while resolved, became a notable chapter in his life story, illustrating the complexities of navigating personal struggles in the public eye. In 2018, allegations of domestic abuse emerged against Nicolas Cage from a former girlfriend, coinciding with a legal dispute involving his ex-wife. These accusations brought to light ongoing challenges in Cage's personal life, including his struggles with alcohol and mental health. The situation highlighted the complexities of his relationships and the impact of his personal issues on his public image. As a well-known actor, Cage's life has often been under scrutiny, and these allegations added another layer to the narrative surrounding him. The claims not only affected his reputation, but also raised questions about the pressures faced by celebrities in the spotlight. The combination of legal battles and personal struggles painted a picture of a man grappling with significant difficulties, which resonated with many who have faced similar challenges in their own lives. The unfolding events served as a reminder of the human side of public figures, who often deal with issues that are not visible to the outside world. In a notable legal matter, Cage settled a copyright infringement lawsuit related to his 2002 film Sunny Out of Court. The lawsuit was initiated by TV writer Robert Dillinger, who claimed that Cage's film was based on a script he had worked on during the 1970s. Dillinger argued that the similarities between his original work and Sunny were too significant to ignore, suggesting that Cage and his team had drawn inspiration from his script without proper acknowledgement or permission. The case highlighted the complexities of copyright law in the film industry, where the line between inspiration and infringement can often become blurred. By settling the lawsuit, Cage avoided a potentially lengthy and public legal battle, which could have drawn more attention to the allegations. This decision allowed him to focus on his career and future projects without the distraction of ongoing litigation. The resolution of this case serves as a reminder of the importance of respecting intellectual property rights in creative fields. Cage's financial turnaround began with the sale of his beloved comic book, a significant step that marked the start of his journey toward financial recovery. This sale was not just a financial decision but also an emotional one, as it represented a part of his identity and passion. Following this, Cage took on numerous film roles, demonstrating his commitment to settling his remaining debts. His willingness to work on various projects showcased his determination to regain control over his finances. By 2022, he proudly announced that he had finally achieved financial solvency, a milestone that brought him immense relief and satisfaction. This achievement allowed him to reflect on his career and the choices he had made. With newfound stability, Cage expressed his intention to adopt a more discerning approach to his career choices moving forward. He aimed to select roles that resonated with him personally and professionally, ensuring that his future projects aligned with his artistic vision and financial goals. Among the unique acquisitions of Nicolas Cage was a dinosaur skull of a Tarbosaurus. This rare and exotic item initially brought him great excitement, as it represented a fascinating piece of history. However, the thrill of ownership was short-lived when it was discovered that the skull had been stolen. This revelation prompted Cage to take the responsible step of returning the artifact to the Mongolian authorities, demonstrating his commitment to ethical ownership. In addition to the dinosaur skull, Cage also claimed ownership of the Laurie House, which is considered the most haunted house in America. Located in the French Quarter of New Orleans, this property added an intriguing layer to his collection. Unfortunately, financial troubles began to mount for Cage, leading to the foreclosure and auction of the Laurie House along with other properties. These actions were necessary to alleviate his growing debts, marking a challenging period in his life as he navigated the complexities of fame and financial responsibility.